What's up, guys? We got another video today. Today's going to be more about prop firms, not much chart work or anything. Just going to be basically talking about how you can use prop firms to the best of your ability and how you're able to capitalize on prop firms so that you're not part of the 1% that just blows their prop firm every single time. All right. So what people don't realize is you need to genuinely risk heavy on prop firms. It's a whole game of ROI right here. It's an entire game of ROI. You pay $100 for a trading account. If you can get an $1,000 payout on that, that's 10 times what you put in to make this money. That's pretty good. 10% or fuck. That is what 1,000%. That's pretty insane. So if you're able to just capitalize on using a prop firm correctly, you can generally make a lot of money doing it. I'm not saying it's something that's going to be long term. Like, of course you can, but I don't believe that this is the only way to actually invest your money. There's a lot better ways and a lot more efficient ways that you can use to build your wealth up. But say you have no money, all you can buy is these prop firms. I'm going to teach y'all how you can use it to the best of your ability and make some money. But first, yeah, you need to be risking heavy. If you're not risking heavy, you're literally going to sit at $500 this week, $500 this week, lost $500. You're generally not going to make any money. So then when you're end of the month, if you take a payout, it's literally going to be like $500. And I'm not saying that's bad. That's a decent payout. But if you're spending an entire month to make $500 on a prop firm, that's the issue. So right now, I've been on this for 2 weeks, and I can take a $1,000 100 payout if I want to. But I'm personally going to wait. I still need 2 trade winning days. That's a lot easier than just getting more profit. So I'm going to wait for at least one more week, see if I can catch one more banger, and then take it. And the goal is to take at least like a 1.5K payout, which would put me at a 15 risk to return on this account, which is pretty crazy. So at the beginning, you just need to be building up that capital so you have money to put into more prop firms. The whole point of these prop firms is to get as many as you can. If you can have 20 prop firms, let's say you're copy trading, even 15, all across the same thing, $1,000 payout is easy, bro. I took this in. I was down to nothing. 3 trades brought it up to so I can take a $1,000 payout on 15 accounts, bro. That's a fucking 15K month. That's absolutely absurd, and that's in 2 weeks. Imagine you do the same thing next 2 weeks. $30,000 a month right there, just from risking heavy and using all of this that you can use, which is a bunch of prop firms. Trading one prop firm, you can totally make money on it. Say you're catching high RR every time, or you're risking insanely heavy, you can 100% make a lot of money off of one prop firm. But when you start using 10 to 15 prop firms, it's absolutely insane the amount of money you can make. So, yeah, risk heavy, use ROI to your advantage. Know what you're putting in, know how, like, what you should be taking out. It should not be like $100 account and you're taking out a $300 payout for the week. No, that's just not worth it. You need to be treating these like you can actually return a lot on them. So, like a $2,000 payout, that's very nice. 20 times what you put in. So, risk heavy on these, in my opinion. And that's how you can really make some big money on this. Using your edge. You need to figure out what your edge is in trading. For me, mine is avoiding losses because I trade a low risk to reward, high win rate model. So my whole edge in the market is winning a lot more than I'm losing. So how do I use that into making more money on prop firms? Like I said in the beginning, I'm risking very heavy. If I know I'm going to win 3 out of my 4 trades, not no, but that's the statistic, 3 out of my 4 trades, I'm risking minimum $1,000 on each trade. Why? I win 3, I lose 1, $1,000 each. That's $2,000. As opposed to someone who risks $300 in a trade and catches a 1 to 10, 1 to 5 RR, that's $1,500 for them, if you know what I'm saying. So, trading low RR, high win rate helps me by risking heavy because I risk heavy to secure the most profit. Let's say, perfect example right here. Let's say I didn't even trade this week. I just took these 3 bangers. I'd be up 3,700 on the account in 3 days. 3 days and I could take a 2K payout. That's absurd. Two more winning days and that's a 2K payout. That's insane in a week. So risking heavy is definitely one of the main things. Damn, shit just disappeared. Is a big thing that a lot of people don't get that I think really should be popular in prop firms. Prop firms. Um, but you just need to pretty much get away from trying to master and win every single trade and just secure getting that payout. Don't worry about getting the perfect entry every single time. Yes, you're not going to win trades all the time unless you have a set system. So use that system and risk heavy on the trades that you know are higher probability. Say you come into the market, even if you're trading a high win or a high risk to reward. Let's say you have a trade setup that looks absolutely insane. It's awesome. You've seen it play out a bunch of times. Risk heavier on that. Certain setups that I am very confident in, I will risk a lot more money than $500 or $1,000. So you need to be continuing to risk heavy just so you can get that balance and quickly get the payout. Once you get the first payout, you got your ROI for the account. You're good. You made a lot of money on it. So the thing that I think helps out a lot is, let's say I secure a 2K payout on this account, right? Secured a 2K payout across 30 accounts, 6 grand for the month, and I still have $2,000 balance. Once I take my first payout, I'm risking at almost the entire balance on my first trade. I'm waiting until I find the best setup I can, and then risking almost the entire balance. So I can do the same thing. What if I get if I risk the entire balance, $2,000, I would have 1-to-1 minimum, I'm winning $2,000. If that pays, that's the same balance I just took a payout out. I could take another payout once I get those 4 winning days right away because I risked heavy. And I waited for that one setup. So you just really need to look at it as it's fuck. I'm not good at explaining this shit, but you really need to get your money's worth out of these prop firms. You can't be spending too long on them trying to figure out and get the perfect trades down and everything. You need to be knowing what works. You need to risk heavy on what works, and you need to be securing payouts faster, faster, and heavier size. Like, damn, I'm terrible at explaining, but you just need to not treat this as you're trading like a live account because that's where people mess up and they'll take way too many trades, overtrade, try to make their money back. They will take no trades because they're trying to wait for the perfect trade, which is understandable. You're waiting for a great trade. But in my opinion, just risk heavy on trades you've seen play out multiple times, secure some profit, secure a payout, and then try and go for even a bigger payout. And that's what I'm going to try and do with this account. I'm going to try to take a $1,000 to $2,000 payout, and then I will risk very heavy on the next trade. So hopefully this helps some of y'all. Sorry I'm bad at explaining. I'm going to work on it, but catch y'all next time. Peace.